I just, Jimmy, the thing about Baby, the thing about Baby Yoda is that, I just love him.
Oh my God! Oh my God! You're on Broadway. Congrats on the great reviews for this play. I want to get to talk about that, but you walked through Times Square to get to the theater, and you ran into some of your Avenger friends. And
yes, they resembled some of my Avengers friends.
This is not really them? Wait, let me see. I think it might be really them. Can we zoom in? I just want to see.
Yeah, that's definitely Tom Holland. I think that's definitely Tom Holland.
I could tell by his exposed thumb that was coming through his glove there.
He travels with that suit. He travels with that suit.
He really does, yeah. That was cool that they came out and supported you on Broadway. I want to talk about the Disney Plus series, Loki.
Yes.
You're getting your own show.
Unbelievable,
This is giant.
It's happening.
I mean, come on, that's fun.
Yeah, it is amazing. I never expected it. You know, I auditioned for the first Thor film 10 years ago in 2009, and I just thought I was auditioning for a movie. You know, an interesting part, an interesting movie. Back then, the Marvel universe was only, they just made Iron Man, and I thought, I'll you know, have a go. Didn't expect to be cast at all, so I can't believe I've got my own show. It's so exciting. We go into production next year, and that's about as much as I can tell you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. I know the way Marvel plays it. You're not allowed to tell me anything at all. But you were telling me backstage that when you auditioned for Thor, you actually auditioned for Thor.
I did. Yes, I did. They were basically at the time they were looking for sort of less well-established actors, so that the audience didn't have an association. They just wanted people to see these new characters, these new actors.
Yeah,
the remit was, if you're over 6 foot and you've got blonde hair, and you know, you could come and have a pop at it. So I actually auditioned. I never auditioned for Loki. I only ever auditioned for Thor, which is nuts.
And how long did the audition process? I mean,
it was about 3 months.
Well, so you thought for a second, you go, this is real. I could be Thor.
For a second, for a second, yeah.
We have friends over at Marvel that sent us the original audition footage of you auditioning. This has never been shown. This has never been shown. This has never been released.
Okay.
Here's Tom Hiddleston auditioning for Thor.
And remember, you chose this for Outland.
Come on! That's fantastic.
Thank you very much. You really are too kind. I think we can all agree that they cast the right actor.
Let's talk about Betrayal. This is only 2 weeks left in this run.
Yes, 2 weeks left. We've done it over 200 times, 220, I think. We're doing it all year. Yeah.
Fantastic.
So we close on December the 8th at the Jacobs Theatre on 45th Street.
What is the story about? Could we...
Loosely, yes. I play a publisher called Robert, and married to Emma, a gallerist, and there's my best friend Jerry, who was best man at our wedding, and Jerry and Emma have been having an affair.
Betrayal.
And it's very sad, and it's also very funny, and it's told in reverse order, and it's my co-stars are Zawe Ashton and Charlie Cox, and we've been doing this for a year, and it has been, it's a masterpiece. It's Harold Pinter's masterpiece.
I don't know how you, I mean, you cry on, like, in this play, and you do this every play? Do you cry
every 8 shows a week? Yeah. There's a, I mean, it's called Betrayal.
Yes, I understand. Yeah, but I mean, you, I would be like, huh.
Oh no. I've seen you do your thing.
You've seen
I've seen you.
You've seen me act.
I've seen you're a fine actor.
Yeah. you're seeing the wrong person. Yeah, no. But
I'm sure you could do it. I'm sure you could.
Could you cry on command, like right now, if I said, please cry for us?
God, okay. I can try. You know, it depends.
you want me to set you up?
Yeah, it depends. You know, well, you have to think about what we're talking about.
All right, I'll do it with you. Am I going to make you laugh?
Well,
This is how I act.
We'll see where we get to.
All right,
Yeah,
all
okay,
right.
here we go.
Have you?
Yeah, Jimmy, is everything okay?
Yeah, I guess so. I just can't. Baby Yoda is so cute.
I just, Jimmy, the thing about baby, the thing about Baby Yoda is that, I just love him.
Oh my God! That is how you do it right there! Oh my God!
Knock, knock. Jimmy, how are you?
I'm great, bud. Thanks for coming on the show tonight. I can't wait to talk all about Loki.
It's such a pleasure. It's been too long. By the way, before I forget, I brought you a little something.
Wait, you brought me a gift?
Yeah. I mean, there's something like that, yeah.
You shouldn't have to do that, Tom. I mean, you're my guest. I actually got something for you.
You shouldn't have.
Wait, who's gonna host the show?
I know just the guy.
I want to talk about Loki, and congrats on that, season 2. But I also want to talk about, you did this thing, I think you do it annually. It's an England versus the world soccer match.
Soccer Aid. Yes,
Yes.
it's called Soccer Aid for UNICEF. And it's basically this extraordinary event at a big soccer stadium in England. It was Old Trafford, where Manchester United play this summer in June. And you basically former pros and keen amateurs like myself.
Yeah, I mean, you're really good.
No. Come on, Jimmy. I said keen amateur. Like,
I mean, no,
yeah.
but
No, I'm playing up against people like Paul Scholes and Francesco Totti
Not
and
them, yeah.
you know, Roberto Carlos. Yeah, so
Yeah, but not
Yeah.
counting them out, you're the best. I mean, yeah.
yeah, well, you know.
If you don't mention the other players, you're
Exactly.
number one.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
forget about Paul Scholes. But anyway, so it was this summer, and it's England versus the rest of the world, and we raised loads of money for children. And
for you.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I played for England, not for the rest of the world. And
Did you win?
We didn't, sadly.
Yeah,
We
okay,
didn't.
the world won.
The world
won.
won. But that's good for the world.
Rooting for the world.
We're rooting for the world.
Absolutely, yes.
But it was hilarious. I mean, in training, we had there was a moment where, like, because as I say, I'm keen, maybe not entirely skillful, but I put in a bit of a sort of hard challenge on my opposite number. And she was like, "Oh, ref, you need to see that challenge." And the ref was like, "He's Loki. He's using his magical powers."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can use that. But I saw you running with Usain Bolt.
Well, so this is a kickoff. I was playing on the right wing, defensive midfielder, and I look up to see who I'm man marking, and it's the fastest man alive.
That's the best.
Okay, good
That's
luck.
the best
Good luck.
challenge in the world.
It
You're
was
like, yeah.
absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, he's when you hear you see the legs coming towards you, it's like an express train.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
he's the fastest. Yeah, here's you. I think you're kind of holding your own there.
He's floating. You notice he's like still walking on water.
Yeah. Let me see. There's one of you. Here's what I wanted to show. You should frame this. This is you running alongside Usain Bolt.
Look at this guy.
Not bad. Not bad. Respect. The form.
Yeah, I like to think, I don't know if it's the angle, but in this photograph, I'm ahead of him.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Thank you. That's all that matters.
But
Frame
the
this.
determination, honestly, and I said to him afterwards,
He's the best guy.
he's the best. I said, like, he's a real football fan, soccer fan, sorry, I should say.
Yeah, of course.
I love running, and it's a big part of my life, and he's just an icon for me. I mean, he's like an international sports icon.
Yeah.
And to go against him was just like such a thrill and
But
privilege.
he's running next to you going like, that's Loki. Oh my God. Like,
He had a few laughs. You know, I think I gave him a few problems, because obviously he's unbelievably quick.
Yeah.
And so people just want to swing the ball over to him, and he'll put it in the back of the net. But I stuck to him. You know, I held my own.
you did a great job.
Yeah.
I want to talk about. Let's talk about Loki. Well, we can do it now.
We're here.
We're
Yeah.
allowed to talk
We're allowed
about it.
to talk about it.
Season 2 was great.
Thank you.
It was great.
Thank you so much.
And we couldn't discuss season 2, but now we can discuss it. The season finale, you can get the whole season 2 on Disney Plus right now. I don't want to spoil it. No spoilers. If you're watching, we will not spoil it. But what can we say? What can we say about the finale?
I mean, if you haven't seen it, no, I will not spoil it for you. But I will say this: it all comes full circle. And
Yeah, that's a great. Well, see, he knows how to do it. Yeah, he knows how to do it.
I mean, it is a kind of it's the conclusion to season 2. It's also the conclusion to seasons 1 and 2. It's also the conclusion to 6 films and 12 episodes and 14 years of my life. I think in the finale,
14 years.
14 years. I was 29 when I was cast. I'm 42 now. It's been a journey.
Good for you. Congratulations, man.
Thank you. But
You did a great job.
thank you.
You've done a great job.
But in the finale, I do think in the finale there are echoes and resonances of every version of Loki that I've played. And I think, without spoiling it, I think the episode is called Glorious Purpose.
Well, that's your
And
line.
if you remember, in the first Avengers film, Loki comes down to Earth, looks straight at Sam Jackson as Nick Fury, and I say, I'm Loki of Asgard, I'm burdened with glorious purpose. And he's arrogant, and he's hubristic, and he's entitled, and he's puffed up, and he's going to take over the world. And then, it doesn't go so well for him. We've all seen Infinity War. Face to face with Thanos.
Yes.
Not so glorious.
Yeah.
At the beginning of season 1, Mobius, played by Owen Wilson, the best ever.
He's so good in
great.
this. He's great, and he's also really funny in this
hilarious.
too. Yeah.
But he basically shows Loki that the glorious purpose was a fallacy, and he gets kind of a second chance. And that, I think, was the most exciting thing about this show, was seeing Loki try to rethink and rediscover that sense of purpose, which we can all relate to. I think, we all wonder if we're in charge of our own story.
Yeah.
Can a leopard change his spots? Do we have any free will? And in exercising your free will, you make choices in your own life. You get a black coffee or a latte or a cappuccino. That's a choice. I mean, it's a small choice.
It's all a choice.
Yeah, every choice you make adds up to the picture of your life. And do those choices inform your purpose? And I think all of us as people want happy lives, but we also want lives with a purpose. And that's really what the show is talking about.
It's very good. That's a great way to describe without spoiling it.
In the end, it comes back to meaning and identity and family, which is really what Loki's always been about. It's always been about purpose and family.
There's a lot of fans that have some theories about the show and the finale.
Okay.
And I was thinking maybe I could run through a few theories. Again, none of these are true, maybe, or maybe they aren't. You're going to answer the
I love
best
a fan
you can.
theory.
Yeah, you don't mind?
I don't know how much I'll be able to say, but I'll give it a go.
Okay, one theory. Is there a secret connection between Loki Season 2 and the film The Marvels?
Ooh. I mean, there are connections.
Oh.
There are some secret, some not so secret.
Ooh. I keep saying ooh to everything.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh.
I don't know what the fans think the secret connection is.
Okay. That's a good...
I mean...
That tells me that there is no connection.
Well, my other half is in the Marvels, and I'm very proud of her.
Yes, that's
So
true.
there you go.
You're right, yeah. Congratulations.
And that's out this weekend.
How about
in terms
this?
of secret connections.
Has Miss Minutes
Yeah.
been controlling everything all along?
A good question with many answers. I mean, we're all watching out for AI, right? AI is the thing that's coming. And a sort of slightly borderline malevolent AI cartoon clock. Watch your back.
Okay. Does Loki finale set up the Deadpool 3 movie or the Avengers Secret Wars movie?
I mean, I know they're making Deadpool 3, and I guess...
That's not the question, Tom. Okay.
It's a very good question.
Okay.
And I'm thinking of all the answers I could give it.
Yeah. I don't want to get you in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that Ryan Reynolds he owns a football team in the UK, soccer team.
No, that's not what we asked.
We talked about soccer.
No, we talked about football. Football. We call it football here.
Sorry, football.
Yeah, no problem. How about this? Since Loki knows how to time slip now, can he go find someone like Tony Stark, a.k.a. Iron Man?
This guy. This is investigative journalism right here. I mean, time slipping technically gives Loki some interesting moves he can make. I suppose, yeah, he can move from past, present, future. I know that I can time slip. I don't know that other characters can time slip. Speaking for myself, Loki's died a few times, come back, I'm still here, so I don't know that that death is necessarily, I mean, death is up for grabs as an existential question. That's all I can give you.
All right, that's all you can say. Oh my goodness. It's good. You can't break him. Can't break the man. Quest, can I get another drum roll, please? Because this is the first time we're allowed to show a clip from an actor's project on our show for a long time. Yeah. We waited. This is history right here. And thank you again for coming back. You know we love you. Congrats on another great season of Loki. I want to show a clip. Here's Tom Hiddleston in season 2 of Loki. Take a look.
Come on. I'll have a look at you.
Where's that? We need to be back in there.
Oh, come on. Mobius, I know you're trying to help me, but we should be dealing with a bigger problem here. He who remains.
I understand, and we'll get to that. In order to do that, I need a Loki who remains. We need to address the fact that you keep disappearing.
Well, I don't keep disappearing. We don't have time.
You just disappeared.
I know.
And I can't keep looking at it because it's horrible.
What? I thought you said it didn't look that bad.
I was lying. It's terrible. It looks like you're being born or dying or both at the same time. It's freaking me out.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's really
Look,
painful.
it's not that bad. I can handle it.
How does it look?
Tom Hiddleston, everybody! Loki season 2 is streaming now on Disney+.